Mark your calendars. We have a special event coming up on Wednesday, May 6th. It's the 2K TV Wear and Earn event.
We'll have more details coming up, but until then, make sure you stock up on all of the 2K gear and check back here for some more opportunities to earn 2K TV apparel through 2K TV Interactive.
That's right. We'll be back next Friday with more, so we'll see you out there on the courts, and I'm going to go 99-meter dunk on Alexis.
Well, we didn't have to wait long for the postseason excitement to ramp up this year. Already in round one of the Western Conference playoffs, we've got a Game 7 to bring you on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. So here are the Jazz starting five. They've got Keegan Murray. He's out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Gooden in at the three. And for Los Angeles, Mobley out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Rain Man in at the shooting guard position. You look at the Lakers. Boy, you can feel the energy and anticipation in the air tonight. And you played in this league. What makes Game 7 so special?
Well, just the fact that these are the games you ultimately remember more than most, especially if you come out on top. Everything you've done in your season comes down to tonight.
Here's Rain Man. Mobley, right side. Pass to Rain Man. Shot clock at 6. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Here's Garcia, inside. Hammond can't hit.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Left side Ingram. Doncic outside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The free throw off from Doncic.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Right with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Garcia. Here's Gooden. Now Murray. 4 on the clock. Here's Wembanyama. And right with the defensive effort.
0 for 3 from the field. The offense is still trying to find its bearings.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Garcia, guarded by Doncic. Got a piece of it.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Here's Rain Man. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Rain Man's got 7 points in the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And now the first timeout called here for Utah.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
The Jazz making a switch here. Here's Garcia. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Murray. Will it go? That one's wide left. The Lakers lead by 11. Now right, covered by Wembanyama. Here's Gooden. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Throws it up high, and Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Here's Garcia. 1:41 left in the first. Murray for 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Fast break Utah. Here's Gooden. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Shots blocked. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And Doncic hammers it home.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond. That's rock-solid defense on a really good scorer.
Pass to right. Down low. Here's Rain Man. And the bucket is good. Rain Man's got 9.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Mobley passes to Doncic. Rain Man. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. To halt the run, and is blocked. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Lakers on top, up 19. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
They've got Johnson, and it's Russell in it. Going with a whole new group out there. A different look here for Utah. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Out to the right wing. Here's York. No points yet. The shot from the low post is good. 1:43 left to play in the first half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Rain Man in their last game against the Jazz was all business. He added 33 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And another miss by Utah. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Right wing. Here's Garcia. Sinks it from distance. Garcia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Rain Man. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Rain Man's gotten everything to fall, shooting 6 for 6 on the night. Here's Hammonds. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
To the inside, and stolen by Murray. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Outside Ingram. Yes, it's good. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. And it's Utah with the ball. So the Utah 5 right now. Wembanyama out there with Murray. And it's Gooden in at the 3. Here's Hammonds. And Ingram with the block.
I know they love to see Ingram make big plays on defense, and that's the energy they want from him.
It's tipped. Pass to Doncic. To the middle. Blocked! Here's Gooden from 20 feet. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Here's Doncic. And here's Ingram. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ingram's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Gooden. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Lakers lead by 22. Doncic left side. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
Ingram with the double team. Outside Wembanyama. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Ingram. And he comes up with a bucket. Ingram's got 9.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Hammonds, the pass to Gooden. Ingram with the double team. Uncovered. Hammond can't hit.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And he gets that one. He's got 12.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Timeout called, the Jazz.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Russell's checked in for the Lakers. Johnson comes in for Brandon Ingram. Utah making a switch here. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Utah moving the ball around. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Wembanyama's got his first basket.
With his size, Wemby makes it tough for anyone to alter his shot.
Down low. Johnson passes to Doncic, and he drops it in from the low post. 14 points for Luka Doncic.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
They double team Curry. Some changes for Los Angeles. Diabate comes in for Wright. And it's Sims in for Luka Doncic. Utah making a switch here. On defense, Los Angeles. Jacks up a 3. Offensive board. Curry. And it's rejected. Here's Rain Man. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Change here for Utah. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
And it's Diabate in at the 4-man position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Yep, count it. Cloudon's got his first points of the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed. Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Utah's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Double on Wembanyama. Pass to Gooden. Here's Hammonds. The 3. Huff pulls it in. And stolen by Murray. Here's Hammonds. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And their strategy is obvious. manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here's Rain Man. Pass to Plowden. Here's Etienne to the paint. Rain Man, that's good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Here's Garcia, 13 feet out. Rain Man grabs the board.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rain Man's got 19 points.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for a series that went all the way, you have to appreciate their ability to close it out in advance.
In Game 7, you need guys who are going to be clutch, who are going to rise to the occasion, overcome the obstacles. They did everything they had to do.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Rain Man.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And it's Utah with the ball. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, took the opportunity when he saw it.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Rain Man. Here's Etienne. Sinks that one from the post.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Rain Man, that's good.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And what a way to cap off a riveting series in round 1. They seem to feed off the pressure of this Game 7.
Well, they had to put a lot of energy into winning this.